Okay, here is a look at a little bit of your run yesterday in your first race of your life. You did an amazing job. Congrats. That was awesome to see. You were up next to Joshy here. Obviously, Joshy's been racing for a few years, so he's, a little faster. But let's take a look, and we can probably learn something from Joshy. You could see him. Now he's going to be, he's over here, this guy right here, right? And as he's coming towards this next gate, he's patient. He gets himself above the gate. Right now he's right above it. And then he starts to turn. So he ends up being quite close to that gate when he passes it. Right? So that's called the rise line. The rise line is an imaginary line drawn straight up the hill from the gate. And he waited until he got to that rise line, started his turn, ended up being tight to the gate. Here he comes again. He's right above the gate again in the rise line, makes his turn, ends up to be quite close to the gate, right? And then he opted for skating to the finish. We'll talk about that in a second. And then here you come. And again, great job. First race ever. So you're coming across the hill here. Now you're in that rise line, but you don't really start turning it. You waited, and you start turning now. So you're well past it. So therefore, you're pretty wide to the gate, right? Your times would really improve if we started our turn right now when you're above the gate. Because when we go past the gate and turn, then we're going to be pretty wide, right? Here you go again. You should be turning right now because that's the rise line, that imaginary line drawn straight up the hill from the gate. But you waited till you got past it, and now you started your turn. So you can see the amount of distance, the added distance you traveled. All right, so obviously more distance means it takes more time. And again, you should be starting your turn right now. And you made it over there. That's where your turn is, right there. So if you guys start turning now, you would have been a lot closer to the gate. All this distance here, all that distance from the gate to where you are is just adding time. Now, Joshy skated. We got to do one or two things. We either got to skate if we're going, slow enough that skating will add speed, or we got to tuck, one or the other. All right. Well, we'll work on that. But great job on your first race. We're going to work on for our next race, turning above the gate, tightening up that line, and maybe tucking through the finish.